The Department of Environmental Affairs is hosting the 5th Annual Waste Management Summit in Umhlanga, north of Durban. The summit aims to promote innovation and upscaling enterprise development. This is in recognition of the need to streamline the coordination of the waste management initiatives within the country and to bring together all role players. So for more on this, we are joined by Mark Gordon, who is the Deputy Director General for Chemical and Waste Management. He's in our Durban studios this morning. Good to have you. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, Leanne, and good morning to the viewers.
Now, the Waste Corridor 2016 is the first to be open to all stakeholders instead of just government officials only, which is in itself a great thing. I mean, why has it been decided that you'll go this route?
Well, I think waste management is becoming a serious challenge in South Africa. And looking at innovation and best practice technologies has been very exciting developments in the sector, and we thought there was a need to really open it out. So on the first day of the summit, very exciting, and more than the expected number of about 650 delegates from the different spheres in government, industry, civil society, academia, and experts in the industry really converging on finding challenges or finding solutions to the different challenges facing the sector.
Yeah, I imagine it'll also assist in job creation. How do you think it'll go about in that arena?
Well, absolutely. The waste sector presents itself with the low-hanging fruit of immediate upscaling of jobs, the creation of jobs in the recycling economy, as we call it. And then here too we find waste being called not waste anymore, but waste is a valuable resource. And we are really trying to push the agenda in terms of encouraging recycling of waste, recovery of waste, the repurposing of waste. And it's really showing a lot of fruit. We have a huge number of jobs that's already been created in the recycling economy. And we have targeted and set targets for even more jobs that can be created in the sector.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge sector, the recycling side of our economy, and how much can we grow it? I mean, what is the prospective growth within this towards our economy?
Well, at the moment we have paged through various studies the contribution of the recycling economy to the economic growth of South Africa at around 25 billion. Just at a very conservative estimate. So there's really an immense growth prospect in the sector. And already we've created a huge amount of jobs. Our recycling targets currently for the various waste streams sit anything from between 40 to 60% in terms of current collection rates. We're really trying to push the bar on these numbers. So industry, it was very encouraging to hear industry really providing more information in terms of how they will really upscale those numbers. We've heard from the plastic bottle recycling industry targets of about 80% in the next 5 years. So that's really encouraging. And with that comes the entire informal economy of waste collectors and waste pickers that really form the basis of how we're going to achieve those targets, but also the opportunity of how we will really create and massify job creation at the informal sector as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's also it's of major concern. I mean, the amount of waste that we have, and also in terms of the sites where we're dumping this waste, that's also one of the issues I can imagine that's going to be discussed as well. I mean, how much space do we have left? It's a question that we're all asking, and I suppose it's something we should be concerned about, and also to try and bring down the amount of waste.
Well, the National Waste Management Strategy, if I can refer to that, really talks about recycling, reducing, recovery of waste, and this big term about waste diversion. So the whole idea is to really separate waste at source, recycle as much as possible, reduce as much as possible, and recover, and really divert waste away from landfill sites. So landfill must be the absolute last option. So we are really creating a lot of incentives for recycling, disincentives for landfill disposal. But at the moment, we still have a huge amount of landfill sites. We are closing down the ones that are illegal. We are putting better management practices and better regulatory regimes in place for compliance and enforcement measures to be instituted at these different landfill sites. So we think and confident that they're being managed better, and we're really improving in that regard. But landfilling as an option is something that we are discouraging across the country.
Right, let's leave it there. But just before I let you go, if people want to get involved, where do they go? How do they get involved in this particular summit and project?
Well, they can get onto a website at www.environment.gov.za. They can also tweet us on the hashtag Waste Management Summit 2016 and really get involved in the different social media and get involved right now in the conference and send us the questions, comments and so forth immediately.
Excellent. Thank you so much for talking to us here on the program. Mark Gordon is the Deputy Director General of Chemical and Waste Management. The 5th Annual Waste Management Summit is happening in Umhlanga, Durban, and people, of course, are invited to go. It's open to the public for the first time that you're also able to be involved in these conversations, which is really a great move as well.